Hello, crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with the Spellbinders BOGO sale. Buy one, get one free. This sale, which has a lot more steals than deals, you have to shop strategically. I will tell you the best way to get the best deals, and you'll be a happy crafter, adding all sorts of goodies to your crafty stash. Yay! I will also be including timestamps in this video also. So there's a haul at the end, small haul, but I still show you my haul. I'm going to do big ticket items, mid-range, and I'm going to skip the low ticket. Before I get started into how to shop the sale strategically, I want to make a few announcements. The first big announcement, Spellbinders has acquired Hero Arts. This is so funny. I just bought this. It's the bulb ornament inspired by a video from Nicole Sfor. She's making her holiday tags and she did a fabulous video with this. She turned this into a shaker, so I had to add this, but look, Hero Arts. So Spellbinders has acquired Hero Arts, but they're keeping them separate. So if you have your points and your kits from Hero Arts, everything is still good over there in terms of rewards. And at Spellbinders, your rewards are here and you get free shipping when you spend $100. Yay! Also, crafters, Spellbinders still has their Lilac Lovelies contest going on. You have until November 10th. The winner will get a $200 store credit. Yay! I will link the entry form in the description box below. And what you'll do is upload purple themed cards. Like I made this shaker. I didn't upload it, but I just wanted to participate because it's purple and I love purple. So, but you will upload your purple themed cards and you're using only Spellbinders products, okay? Crafters, that's a $200 store credit. Yay! You could hold that store credit for the Black Friday sale. Yay! If you wanted to get the Scout, maybe this is the time. Speaking of the Scout, Spellbinders also has their holiday gift sets, bundled items at great deals. Your best deal with the gift set is the Marvelous Machine Bundle. It's 4 machines for one great price. A white Platinum 6, a white Platinum Scout, a Better Press letterpress system, and a Glimmer machine. All 4 goodies for one great price. That's fantastic, crafters. You'll be getting 2 die-cut machines, a white Platinum 6 and a white Platinum Scout. Yay! And they have little extras in those little bundles too, okay? But your best deal, Marvelous Machine Bundle. Especially for a new crafter who wants to get everything, those are 4 fabulous systems you will use. Alrighty, and lastly, there is still the holiday gift guide, and that's Spellbinders holiday offering, so I'll put a link for that as well. Alrighty, crafters, let's get into this BOGO sale. Let's get started. With the BOGO sale, this is the best time to get all those higher ticket, higher priced items. For example, past Kit Club items that are now $40. This sale is for the boy, I'd really love to get that die set, but wow, $40? But now, when you have buy one, get one free, it's $20 each. Yay! You don't have to buy a lot in this sale, but this is a sale that you want to look at. What is in your wish list that you've been really wanting, but it's buy one, get one free of equal or lesser value. So I like to separate everything out. And the high ticket, I like to keep between $32.99 up to $40. Mid-range, I like to keep between $29.99 to $21.99. Then the low range will be $18.99 going all the way down to roughly $10.99. I don't really do the low range because a lot of those items you can get another time or still keep in your wish list. Newer items are in this sale. So let me explain to you quickly how the sale works, because high ticket items I would do as a separate purchase, mid-range separate purchase, because if you mix them, you are not maximizing this sale and you are not going to be a happy crafter. For my example of how to maximize the sale, I'm using BB's Cats and Pugs collection. If you want to get the entire collection, 2 separate purchases, okay? Here are the big ticket items in her collection. The bicycle, $39.99. Big cat, $39.99. Big pug, $39.99. When you are shopping this sale, be sure to count your cart before you check out. Also, check your rewards to see how much money you have because rewards equals cash. In her collection, there's also these three. These are the mid-range, priced between $24.99 to $21.99. So, for example, let's say you wanted to get her beautiful cat and the pug, and then you wanted to get the little cheerful kittens and the accessories for the cats and pugs. If you add all four of these items to your cart, your total is going to be $80 because it's buy one, get one of equal or lesser value. This is $39.99. Once I add this in here, my cart is now $39. But if I keep these two together, this is $40. Let's say $24 for the two. So you have to do them separately. So you could keep a whole bunch of mid-range because the mid-range is really fabulous. There's some new items in there. Foundation dyes are over here. But once you mix them with these, you are not maximizing the sale and you are now increasing. Because if I add this bicycle, let's say you had your eye on the honey bee jar. This is a large die of the month. We're getting $160 worth of items and your cart will be $80. You see what I mean? Half off. Once you throw this in there, then you just messed up everything and now you're back to paying full price for something. Keep that in mind and keep everything even. So make sure you have two of this, buy one, get one free, buy one, get one free, high ticket. Done. And then you come over here. Yes, you will pay shipping on certain things. I have shopped this sale and only bought 2 items, but the discount here is much better than the cost of shipping, so it's worth it to me. Then I'll come back in and then I'll do the mid-range. Normally, that's when I'll be like, okay, I'll get a second of something. We're going to be talking about Club Blooms because it's in this sale. It's a winner all the way from 2023. She holds very strong. This is one of the best prices for her. She's a $40 large die of the month. This is the time that if you want to get a second set, even a third set, if you have a huge project coming on, working with somebody to help create projects for a party or something, and you wanted to get certain high ticket items, this is the time to do it, okay? First high ticket item, the cameo frame dies. Look at this beauty. This is from the Peacock Paradise collection. There are other items in the collection. Better Press is not in this sale. This is a die sale, okay? But this beautiful cameo frame, which is 5x7 inch with lots of beautiful layers, $34.99. This is a high ticket beauty. This now will be in your mid-range, so you could do this purchase separately. This is the Peacock, but isn't this beautiful? You could just use the drop-in piece only. You could use that shadow, which you see here, and then the drop-in piece, and then cut out the circle if you wish, or don't put this piece in and keep it solid. Thumbs up. Peacock Paradise. Love, 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 love. Lots of fun layering with this one, but what a stunning card to give someone, right? So cameo frames for the win. Here we are back with BB's Cats and Pugs. The big bicycle, full 5x7, 5 inches tall, 7 inches long, with lots of accessories. Look at this for baby too, all sorts of fun, florals and everything. This is $39.99. Big cat, $39.99. The cat comes with all the layers, 5.5 inch by around 4 inches. The pug is 5.5 by 4.25. This one is the only one that's really big. Here is the bicycle. That's from the Weekender Workshop. Look at that fabulous bicycle. If you want to get the cute cat, look at pretty kitty. Here is a pug on a 5x7 with more space. Here is the cat on an A2. Here's another version of the bicycle, just cropped on an A2 card. Isn't this fabulous? The accessories, like for the cat with the Christmas tree. Mid-range, okay? If you saw this and you were so inspired by it, but then you went online and you looked at the price to buy it and you were like, 40. Oh, that's $80. Guess what? Now you're getting 2 for 40, and that's 20. Yay! You see what I'm talking about? So this is a newer item, and it's also a big ticket item. That's why I love this sale, because I can get newer items with a high ticket, but I'm not paying the high ticket price. I'm buying it half off, 20. Love! And you can do the bicycle, then you add on something else. You see what I mean? Maximize this sale, crafters. You will be so happy. You'll be like, oh, I finally got the cute kitty. And if there's a die set you want to give as a gift, these are the nice die sets to give somebody, because when you give someone a big die set, it's like, wow. It's a really nice gift too to get a fabulous die set like this. Even comes with flowers and all that. I love that. Up next, crafters, another beautiful high ticket die set. Timeless 5x7 card front die. This is the time to get it when it is BOGO. It's a newer set and it's a gorgeous set. Here it is with Club Blooms. Look how beautiful this set is. The outer piece, the full 5x7 frame. The drop-in, you just cut this twice. I'm using adhesive sheets for this. Then this middle layer, the label layer. This decorative detail on it. And this piece. You could just use this by itself too on an A2 card. It'll work. You could also crop this as well if you wanted to make it an A2. But this is just a gorgeous, elegant card. These are fabulous when you want to do bigger cards, or you're doing like a party and you want a lot of people to sign it for somebody's birthday. Bigger cards are the way to go. Here it is for Christmas. Look how it just elevates this by having this background. Love, 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 love. Here is a more youthful card that I decided to make with some fun colors, navy and hot pink. And then I brought in Be Bold Blooms. I could have also used the same flowers over here too. Yay! Love this. So 5x7 card front. This is a fabulous one. She retails for $34.99. This is the time to get her. Then you get a great deal. This sale is a good one to get those past Kit Club goodies. Some past Kit Club goodies in other sales may be a steal. Newer ones usually don't go for the steal. They'll go for 30 from 40. Right now with the buy one, get one free, now you're looking at 20 for each set. Yay! So let's start off with one of the winners, Honeybee Jar. Everybody made so many examples for this. If your mojo is low and you want to play with a die set that's like super pretty and you can see lots of inspiration online, this is a winner right here. Honeybee Jar. Look how fabulous this is. This is with the caboodle bonus. So you wouldn't get this piece right here, little honey dipper, but you'll get everything else here. Even that little bow detail, the little topper for the jar, beautiful. It will fit on an A2 card. Love this. BOGO winner. Next BOGO set that has my heart that I've made way too many cards with. Grand Tropical Flamingo. So you could just get these two and you are good. Buy one, get one. So with Grand Tropical Flamingos, you get two flamingos, one facing left, one facing right, so they can look at each other like a couple. You get fabulous tropical foliage. You get a big flower. And if you want to just use a flamingo with better press, and then there are the tropical leaves and flower. Here is the flamingo as intended. The two of them facing together. You can even overlap them like this. And then there's the big flower, the foliage, and then the little flower accents. Here it is as a Christmas card. Look at the little flamingo. And then that little hat comes from the Christmas bird die set. I'm not sure if I saw the Christmas bird poinsettia die set. Look at the foliage too. So fun. You see how it looks completely different when you just change the color? This is a more sprucey color for the holidays. Love. And then this is a turquoise color. Have fun with this set. Here is just using the foliage and the big flower. And then this was in my Club Along crafting video, which you can see on the Spellbinders YouTube channel, 5x7. And I made the same card also in an A2. So it will work in a smaller sizing. I just love it 5x7. But that's just my personal thing. You can still work it in an A2. Okay? But these two together, just so pretty. You could bring some of these flowers over here too and change it up and turn this into a tropical flower. Why not? Have fun. Mix, match, and play with your Kit Club items too. Related to Grand Tropical Flamingo, this is a Tropical Friends die set with the little toucan and the parrot. This is now a mid-range item at $27, but I'm showing it to you because you may see it right next to that large ticket item. Purchase this separately. Do yourself the favor. You're going to knock yourself out from the sale and then you're going to be like, wait a second, how come the math isn't working? Big ticket by itself, mid-range by itself. But let me show you real quick how cute the little Fruit Loops. I call it Fruit Loops because this looks like Fruit Loops to me. But you can also make your toucan solid too. Isn't that adorable? Then look at the parrot. Here it is in pink. And then here it is in purple. Here has smaller tropical leaves if you wanted to go a smaller sizing. And you can also mix the flowers too. You could do this as a Christmas card too. I think that'd be cute. Put a little Santa hat here. Happy holidays from paradise. You could also make layouts with these birds. They're they're just a good sizing too, even on a 12 by 12 or 12 by 24 layout. So this would be a mid-range item. You'll see it in the mid-range section, okay? I will put the link there. Speaking of linking, crafters, I am detailing and linking everything below. If you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you've been here before, please still like the video so I can continue to bring you all this great content. It's a lot of work, crafters, but it's my labor of love because I love to share steals and deals with you guys. You just don't know. Up next, crafters, pins and needle jar dies. If you want it to fit an A2, just take this top piece off and just use the jar and you get this beautiful pair of scissors. I love the scissors. You get this long thread. You can use this also with Nicole's needlework collection, which is also in this sale, mid-range. This is the needle minder from the 12 Days of Stitchmas Stitch Along add-on kit. There are still some 12 Days of Stitchmas. I have some examples I'll be showing you too in this video, but I just want to show you, look how fun this is. And you can make this card based off of what you see here with the colors too. Yay! Look how pretty that is. Love, 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 love. It's magnetizing to my glass mat. Speaking of the Glassboard Studio glass craft mat, normally my discount is 20% off. They changed their policy. It's now 15% off site-wide using the code Suzanne15. So seeing that it is the beginning of the month, if your budget is tight and you want to get one of these beautiful craft mats, this is the 18 by 24 inch size I'm filming on. Go on Instagram to the Glassboard Studio page. Enter to win. Every month they pick a winner with their craft mat of the month. I'll show you the graphic here. I haven't even seen it yet. I still enter to win because last month they had this cute little dog one. Oh goodness, I was like, they sent me this glass mat. The other mats I have, which I do have other sizes, I have the 13 by 18. I bought that myself. I have the 9 by 12 too. I travel with that one. That 9 by 12 glass craft mat is your best friend at a crop. Okay? And when I go on my road trips, I carry it with me. So this is a fabulous glass mat, low glare. She can be cleaned with isopropyl alcohol. All of the measurements here won't be lifting over time. You can use her, she's magnetized, so you can use magnets on it. If you can't be around magnets, she still works because it's just metal underneath her, okay? So I just wanted you to know, 1, 15% off from now on. Number 2, you can enter to win one every single month. So good luck, crafters. And I'll be there in Instagram too. But back to pins and needles. Happy Mother's Day. Perfect. Classic Tales. Also $40. Look at the house. Look at that open book. You can use this on a bunch of things. I've used this without even the house. Look at those trees. You can make scenes with this beautiful tree and then these beautiful books. This is a winner from the March Kit Club. One of the kit clubs that I have made way too many cards for. Probably 13 cards. I love this. So you can now get it $20. Yay! Up next, Club Blooms, my best friend in crafting. I love Club Blooms. This is the second set that I purchased. Spellbinders sent me one. I waited for a sale like this and got the second one. And I used the reward too. On the reverse side of all these Kit Club items, you'll get directions of how to put it together and then also a beautiful example, large and then smaller. This is my Kit Club card coming now for the November Kit Club. That's the better press of the month in the back. And then here is Club Blooms. Look at this wintry colorway. I just put this and then my second set and just run them. Some of these bits you'll have to run a few times when you have more than one of them. It's a winner. So love. So this is my new card. Same old die set. Still loving, still happy with. Here she is on a Sweet 16 card. Look how she looks completely different once you change the colors. Berries are still the same, but for some reason they look different here. And it's more deconstructed. Here it's all together as a nice cluster. That's fabulous too. Tropical version of it. You see how you can mix, match, and play? I have 3 completely different looking cards from the same fabulous Josie Knocked It Out the Park die set. She gets a clap every month for Kid Club. But this is a winner right here. So if you don't own it, this is the time. If you do own it and you want to get another one, this is also the time because now you can add it with something else. So really, it's now free. You see what I mean? That's why I love this sale. Because I can get things that I'm like, you know what? Well, hey, it's free. Let me add it. Up next, Floral Bunny Basket. This is perfect going into 2025. Use this basket all year round. It doesn't always have to be for Easter, but this is it as intended with the cute little Easter bunny butt. Then the leaves. I love this little part here where you can get the flowers looking down. I love this kind of movement on a card. I think it's gorgeous. And then this part too, where it arches, I think is so fun. And then this carrot. You can make a card just with those fabulous carrots. You can shorten this basket with that handle for an A2 card, and you can also use it here on a 5x7. If you really want to see a great tutorial of shading with it and doing all sorts of fun things, watch Yana's Spellbinders Club Along crafting video. That would have been the January, February of this year, okay? But it's a really good video. Based off of her video, that's when I made this one. So you notice how here it's Easter, here it's Mother's Day. Thumbs up. So this is a great one to add if you don't own it already, or if you want to gift it to somebody. If you're going to a crop and they're doing Secret Santa, this is a great set. Up next, crafters, whale in a bottle. If you don't own it, this might be the time, or if you want to give it as a gift, or you want to get a second one. 5.5 by 3 3/4 is the size of the bottle, so it will fit on an A2, but I love it on a 5x7, clearly. Here it is, as intended, with this fabulous whale, the whale alone. Yeah. And then the waves, and then the bottle, and then you get the sea life in it. I love that. And then here it is with Fair Winds. I'm going to be coming back to this one because Fair Winds is a mid-range item, and this is on sale, certain parts of it, okay? BOGO. Look how your creativity can stretch because of that bottle. You can put anything in here. You could have like a little greenhouse in here with flowers and everything. Just have fun with it. So if you don't own it, this might be the time because now BOGO. This could be your freebie. Up next, crafters, I just spent 10 minutes looking for this. This is the Summertime Vacay die set. It is a large die of the month. Look how gorgeous it is. You can make this whole scene. You get the water ripple. You get a little island. The chairs, you can use as much as you want or as little as you want. Fabulous clouds too. So this is $40. When it comes to scene building dies like this, these are usually very high priced, no matter the brand. But you can extend it beyond always making this with the fabulous umbrella too. Look at this version with the woodland tails. Look how I used this same grounding element as a ground with my little die cut fox. This is vellum in the background. Isn't that gorgeous? So have fun with things like this. This is a nice essential to add to your stash because you never know when you're going to need water, land, sky. All these elements are in here. This is even like the setting sun, but you could use a full circle if you want to do a sun or from a different kit club. So mix, match, and play with all your items. But this is a winner at 40. Look at it here. So love. And here it's on an A2 card. 5x7. Love! First, I'm going to start off with the newer die sets in the mid-range, then some other die sets I see, notables, and then towards the end of the mid-range, I'm going to go into foundation dies. Then after that, I'll go into my haul. First up, new on sale in the Happy to See You, Nicole's Needlework Collection. I will link my video here so you can take a look at this beautiful collection. I was hoping to see Home for the Holidays. It's not there. But, I love that collection, right? Yes, I still talk about it. Can't get enough of it. I'll link my video here too, so you can take a look at that fabulous collection. The mid-range item, the only one to maximize the sale, will be the starter set. This is Gather Stitches. $26.99, has the embroidery hoop and some florals. You can stay right here too. And this beautiful little rainbow. The add-ons, embroidered spruce, the pumpkin, the stockings, and the toolkit. These are all going to be your low range. These are between $10.99 to $18.99. If you add this to all of these mid-range items that you want to get, let's say you want to get a foundation die and this, and then you add these, you have now gotten these free, and then you're paying full price for the other two. So keep this separate. But if you wanted to get her entire collection, this would be a third purchase, okay? Or just wait for it. Here's an example of everything in here only. So you can just play with right in here and you're good. You'll get the topper for the hoop in here. You'll get the hoop and you'll get this beautiful rainbow and florals. Have fun. Stay right here. $26.99. If you want the add-ons, that's the Halloween add-on. This is an add-on as well. You can use just the Christmas tree alone. Christmas tree in the hoop. Here's another version. There's a Christmas tree. Here it is again. Just having fun, okay? And then that's the faux stocking mixed with the pins and needles jar and with a fabulous foundation die that's also in this sale that you might want to add to your stash. Glad to see that she's in the sale. Separate though. Mid-range, everything else low range, okay? Newer mid-range items. This one is a separate collection than this, but it works seamlessly with it. So this is the Glorious Peacock dies. Peacock butterfly dies. Both of these are from the Peacock Paradise collection, Kaleidoscope Peacock. This I bought at full price. So every time I see it on sale now, it's like, oh, I'll tell you guys about it. It's a fabulous die set that you might want to add to your stash. Very, very pretty. And she's just easy to work with. This is easy to work with, but you're going to have to layer this one, okay? Glorious Peacock is $29.99. This is on the highest end of the mid-range. She can move into the high ticket. At $29.99, she's not maximizing if you pick up something for $40. This is the one that can go either way. $29.99 can be your highest, and then you stay there. Or if you move it over, maybe not get something at $40, maybe at $32, $34, stay there. You'll be comfortable. But at $40, then you're losing out if you put this in there. Hopefully I'm making sense. Crafters, I learned this the hard way. When I first shot this sale, I was adding everything all over the place. And then I was doing my total at the end and I'm like, wait a second. How am I at this figure? It's not supposed to be this figure. Then I had to do 2 separate purchases. So I know from my own experience, high ticket only and get the newer items and then mid-range. The low, I just skipped. I just put those in a wish list. So Glorious Peacock is glorious. She is a little different than the Peacock Kaleidoscope, but they're both peacocks facing to the right. So pretty. Then there is the Peacock Butterfly. This is also $29.99. This is a lot of layering, so keep that in mind. You gotta be layering up. Look how pretty she is though when you do layer up. I had this idea of having this coming off the card. So it's a little note card that says take care, feel better, and then there is the butterfly. I even had this for a second set. 2 base layers here. I was doing 2 colors, and then this top layer like so. So then the base peeks through here and then all of this layers up. It's a lot of layers, okay? So just keep that in mind, but it is totally worth it, especially if you're like, wow, Suzanne, that's gorgeous. This is a great set. Great time to get it too. $29. Okay. And then the third one, my favorite, because I still love Kaleidoscope Peacock. She is very easy to work with. These layers are quicker to work with because they're so big and it's just one piece. So she is $26.99. Here she is on this beautiful card. Here she is on another card. This is also on sale, but it is fabulous with all of this peacock goodness. And you could also put the butterfly here too with it. All 3 card style give you an elegant feeling, don't they? This is the time then if you wanted to add a few of these to your stash, because you never know when you're going to need that special birthday card for someone special, especially if the someone special is picky. Let's say you want to make a card for your mother-in-law. These are the ones to go with, okay? Where she won't be like, oh, you're a card maker. No, she'd be like, oh, wow, happy birthday to me. You see the difference? You know what I'm talking about. Folks get your cards and they're like, oh. Then you give them something stunning and they're like, whoa. Up next, the Mushroom Mansion die set. This is from the Out and About collection. A lot of the other elements in that collection, which was actually made to work with the Platinum Scout machine, the little die cut machine. But the other dies in there are going to be low ticket, $14.99, $10.99, $6.99, in those range, okay? The highest ticket item in the Out and About collection is this beauty. Mushroom Mansion, $26.99. Look how gorgeous it is. Here I have it on a 5x7. I could have had it on an A2. It would still work, but it would just be tighter. I was enjoying the embossing folder. This embossing folder is from Spellbinders. It's your bonus 3D embossing folder in the Lilac Shimmer Platinum 6 die cut machine is this one. I'll link that video here too if you want to take a look at the Lilac Shimmer because, oh, she's so pretty. Crafters, please enter that Lilac Lovelies contest. Just make a purple card. If you have a lot of Spellbinders goodness, just have fun and play. Submit 1 or 2 cards. Maybe you'll get your $200. You will be like uber happy for Black Friday at Spellbinders if you win that $200. Trust me, you're going to be like, oh, my stash. From this sale, my stash, because some things you'll see here in the BOGO sale, you will not see in other sales. And I did this video, a lot of comments, a lot of folks love this mansion, so I'm taking the time out to show you that. Now you can get her, buy one, get one free. Love! I just talked about this in the last Steals and Deals video sale, but I'm going to talk about it here because now it's also in the BOGO sale. This is Vicky P's Tunnelscapes collection. This also has low range items, okay? Here is where if you wanted to get this collection and you were like, oh my goodness, if I get all three of these sets, that's $90, $29.99 each. This is the time to do the BOGO. Yeah, there is the Tunnel Clouds dies, which will give you this whole scene. I'll show you my example in a second. Rainbow Slice. You get these slices and then a ton of foliage and flowers that you can use within this collection and outside of. Oh, let me link my Tunnelscapes video to it. Underwater tunnel, fabulous as well. Plus the marine life that you'll use. I love the little rock too. And you can use this underwater scene for everything else outside of just always using it as water. It's just this perspective of looking in. This is fabulous. Now it's BOGO. But you notice I only have 3 here. If you get it, then you could do 2 and add 1, $29.99. So here now you're at 30 times 4 is $120. Half off, now you're at 60. Don't just add all 3 of these and then check out, because you're shorting yourself another die set. If you're on the fence about a die set, when you're getting it for free, that's the time to add it and go, okay, I'll give it a try. I'll see. Sometimes you'll try a die set and all of a sudden you're madly in love, right? That happens to me too. Here's a tunnel cloud. The birds. This add-on is $21.99, but this is the low end of the mid-range. Keep that in mind. If you really want to get it, then you could. This is going to change a little bit because this would be one of your free ones, okay? At 21, okay? But so super cute. Here is the underwater scene. Look at the little fish. This, I believe, has a lower price point, so that would be in the low end. And add on the underwater marine and also the flyaway. Some of these have lower range. So within a collection, do a little quick math. This one here I'm showing you because mainly if you wanted to add these 3, which would give you lots of range to have fun and play over and over again. Look at all the different kind of cards you can make. This is a completely different die set. This is from my Beautiful Wreaths collection. So all I'm using is just a cloud. Here I have Nicole's Merry Mug. I'm going to be talking about that. These are great scene builders as well. Up next, crafters, Fair Winds. Set sale is $24.99. On the lower end of the mid-range, Guiding Light is $21.99. These 2 are winners. Here is the Guiding Light. So love. This foundation die is on sale too, so you can add this with these and do a BOGO. Whale in a bottle, and then there's a sailboat. Mix, match, and play. But keep these as your mid-range, that high ticket, okay? Here are 2 mid-range Kit Club items. Both of them will retail for $27. This might be the time if you've been wanting to get either one of these beauties. This is the Wise Owl die set. Love, love, love. I have made this card so many times. Here is the Wise Owl. Again, 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 and again. So this is Harry Potter and Hermione. My daughter made this one. I made this one. And then this was inspired by Joka when she said that you could change the eyes to make it sleep. I love it with the glasses clearly, but you could do it without glasses too. It's a winner. You could stack the books. So if you're on a tight budget and you want to get the owl, you'll still get the books with it, okay? So love this. You can do it with a scarf, without a scarf. Just a fun, easy die set to work with. Great for scholastic cards. Anything you want to do where you're giving a teacher or you're a teacher and you want to give cards to your friends who are teachers, etc. Wise Owl is a winner. Graduation cards too with this one. From that same Kit Club is the Stitch Die of the Month. But Suzanne, I don't do stitching. You don't have to. Here is the Stitch, Read, and Sip dies. I love this. See the mug? You can do it as a solid mug. You can put the drop in and then do stitching. I do have a stitching tutorial video. Let me link it here if you want to see that. And I make a shaped card as well. Then these books. This is fabulous. So it's a bigger book compared to the large die of the month, which is the Classic Tales. But from the Classic Tales, that open book is in here, but you can use it over here. And you can use it with the owl too. You get florals in here. Love that. Stitch, Read, and Sip. Wise Owl. Winners. Up next, crafters. My collection, the Beautiful Wreaths collection, is in this sale. What is not in there this time? The Halloween wreath add-on, because we just came from Halloween. These 4 are in the sale. Build a wreath is $24.99. Christmas wreath add-on, $29.99. Birthday wreath is $26.99. Garden wreath is $26.99. But this one right here, if your budget is tight and you're like, Suzanne, I just want to build a wreath and I'm done, this is the one to get. She comes with the foliage here and the twigs. She has her own bow. She also has this beautiful little sunflower you can use that you saw over here before in the cloud. So a lot of the florals are here. So this one you could get 2 of, then you can cut a bunch of these at one time if you want to make your wreath even more fluffy. I'm going to take a sidebar because I saw a card the other day that made me gasp. Now I know when I hear folks talking about, I love when I see what you create with my set. I was like, wow. So this is by Rachel Alvarado. She made this bow look fabulous. She worked with the wreath. And then look at what she put in the center. The large die of the month from last month. Isn't that amazing? I think she did Copic coloring. I need to go to the blog post for it to see exactly what she did. But when I saw that, I said, look at what she did with Build a Wreath. Gorgeous, right? She just played right in here. She just cut a bunch of this right in here and had fun. And then she used this bow. Love it, love it, love it. I was like, oh, wait a second, pause. So have fun with Build a Wreath. You can make it a traditional wreath like what you're seeing here. This is also incorporating the Christmas wreath add-on. These 2 together could also be your buy one, get one. There's an ornament, poinsettia, large and small, that bow, and then Season's Greetings is in here, snowflakes, and a snowman. So you could do a traditional wreath like I did here. You can also do another version of a traditional wreath. Look how completely different these cards look. This is with the 12 Days of Stitchmas from last year, which you can also mix with the 12 Days of Stitchmas this year. I could change what's in here, but making a full wreath as well. Love A2 5x7. You can deconstruct your bits of foliage. The same poinsettia and put a wax seal in the center. This is a glimmer background, completely different card. You see? So you can use as little as you want out of my whole collection, or you can use the whole thing and just keep going and make a bunch of cards. It all depends on what your mood is, what you see in your mind's eye. Me, I'm constantly seeing a swag, which is this. I do have a tutorial to make this card. This is a 5x7 with better press. Also, crafters, my collection works very well with glimmer and better press, because when you just glimmer something, why not use my set for accents? It's great for that grounding accents of the foliage, the poinsettia, or you can use the garden wreath and bring on flowers. Build a Wreath is in the back. The poinsettia is here. That's pretty much it. And I love to use it as like this arch swag. Here are the snowflakes, okay? These poinsettias, I super love. I can't get enough of these poinsettias. And you can layer up the big with the small. I like to put a gem in the center, but there are centers if you want. You can use those. I generally don't, but you can. Just as a little bit. The poinsettia. This is with the 12 Days of Stitchmas. Love this card. You're going to see it again because it's a shaped card. This is a easel card. There's a sentiment, Season's Greeting, and then a better press sentiment there. Have fun. So you can do as little as you want, still a clean card, or you can go all out. And all out is fun too. My most recent video, which I can't link because I'm out of links now. This is from the Beads of Friendship collection, where it's the hand holding something. She's supposed to be holding a heart. I'm using my ornament. I saw another card. Can I show you here? Because I like to give people credit when they do something. I think it's a Spellbinders maker. I'll put the name here on the screen. But look how she used the same hand and a different way. This is now hanging. Isn't that gorgeous? Fun, fun, fun. One more of the Christmas wreath add-on, just using the poinsettias with better press. My poinsettias are a great accent during the holidays with better press. You can also use my birthday wreath add-on, this fun party one, with better press as well. Little accents of a cupcake, a party hat, a balloon, or the little present too, and it says happy birthday. Love, love, love. Speaking of the birthday wreath add-on, let me go into it real quick. This is a brand new card for the November Kit Club. Stitch die of the month, glimmer of the month, put my cupcake here. This is a clear Stampin' die of the month. So I have 3 clubs here from November with my cupcake. Yay! Also, crafters, here it is for a birthday card. This is from the advent calendar last year. Then this is all my bits with it. But here's a present, and then there's that cupcake again. Completely different look, right? More elegant cupcake, just by changing the colors. Another version of the birthday is me with the Up house. Remember Up, the Disney movie? So there are the balloons, just using the balloons only. Can't remember where the house is from, but so super cute. And then lastly, crafters, look at the garden wreath add-on. You can use as little as you want. This is only using like 2 or 3 dies. And then here, this is a few. I could turn this into a full wreath. I wanted to highlight that better press sentiment. Here, I'm using just this. Keep on going. So this could be a wreath in and of itself. So could this. So could this and these two. And then using just these flowers. I love these 2 flowers right here. A lot more bits of garden wreath with the bow. Here it is mixed with the birthday wreath. So this one's a huge 5x7. I did the wreath, I did the flowers, cupcake, balloon, and the sentiment, happy birthday. So love, right? So that's it for the beautiful wreaths collection. Yay! I did order my extra birthday wreath in the last sale. I guess it would have been better in this sale, but it's only a few dollars difference. It wasn't a lot. Up next, crafters, the dancing gingerbread. Notice I have 2 of them. Yes, I bought a second one. I'm going out of town soon with my daughter, and I want the both of us to play with these gingerbread. So I got a second set. So this is a great one just for general crafting, and then also to craft with your kids, take to a crop and make a bunch of cards with. Look how cute this is. You get a girl gingerbread, boy gingerbread. You can do the dancing element. You could just layer this up and make it stationary. Dancing gingerbread is $24.99. You could also have the dancing gingerbread with one of my wreath. You could do a full wreath around one of these gingerbread. It can go into a huge oval, a huge circle. This could also be tightened on an A2 card if you want to go real tight and maybe just have the gingerbread face. You could do that as well. So this can mix, match, and play. Maybe I'll do that too. Instead of talking about it, maybe I'll make a card while I'm away, because I'm carrying my crafting with me. Up next, crafters, Nicole's Merry Mug and Circle Delight collection. These are all going to be your mid-range. Merry Mug is $21.99. You also saw it earlier here with the Tunnelscapes collection. You could do full Christmas fun, and then here all year round, just with the mug, you do get the fun whip top in. You get the candy cane. So you can stay right here with this fabulous set, $21.99. There's also festive ornaments. This is so much fun. For festive ornaments, I have this with the circle. I have the bow. The gingerbread I'm mixing, because this set you can mix, match, and play. I don't know which one is my gingerbread, but festive ornaments is $24.99. There's also Santa's festive circle crew. Here is the gingerbread. So the gingerbread is here and mixed with this. So fun, right? So festive crew, $29.99. This is on the high end of the mid-range. And then whimsical critters. You can make all sorts of fun critters, and you can download instructions of how to put this together, $26.99. It's right there on the product page. So this is a time if you want to get all your Christmas crafting, and now you're looking at everything. Crafters, this is a time to get all those little sets that you want. And maybe you're like, okay, I didn't get it last year because the budget wasn't there, but this year I can do it. This is the time. Don't wait, because you aren't the only one thinking about it. See, I downloaded it and printed it out here. Look how fun and pretty this is. And you can also make real ornaments with it too. That's it for the mid-range, but now I'm going to go into mid-range foundation dyes and then my haul, and then I'm done. Okay, crafters, we're going to go into foundation dyes. If you are still hanging in there, thank you so much. This is a great section too, because foundation dyes are what will help you finish your card, or maybe it will be a jump start for your card. So I love to take time to do foundation dyes. There are a few in this sale that are fabulous, and this is normally when I get the BOGO. And crafters, if you use my affiliate links below, thank you so much for your support. If you click on a link, crafters, it doesn't cost you any extra, but I do make a small commission. I would be grateful for any support because I just love to keep this channel going. I do get supplies and stuff, and that's what my haul. I'm going to show you one of the supplies I got. Full price too, but so worth it. Anyway, let's get started in the foundation mid-range items. So all of these will be in the $26 to $24 range. The only one that's $29.99 is the 5x7 matting basics, okay? First up, my friend, my little goodie The largest die in here is an A2, 4¼ by 5½ inch. She also works with the central arches. So Make-A-Wish arch is $26.99. Look at that beautiful scallop detail with the arch, and then these fabulous layers, a tag in the center, which I have yet to use, but I have used this die set over and over and over again. She is a winner. If you don't own her, get her now and then add another foundation die for free. Or if you want to give one to a friend because they're in a crafty rut, they're trying to get into card making and they're getting stuck all the time and they're like, I hate making cards because I don't know what to do. This is a great set to get them out of that rut. One of my newer cards with this set, look at this beauty with a wax seal. Here, treasured cardstock in matte silver. Look at this, a sealed die set. And then here is a Better Press sentiment. Love this. This is a top folding shaped A2 card. I love it as a shaped card. I can't help it. She's just so good that way. But look at that wax seal too. This is my second time using a specialty cardstock as a layer. And I'm loving the look. First time I used it was with this card. This is the day 12 from the 12 Days of Stitchmas Advent Calendar. Look at the beautiful cardinal for the 12th day. Isn't that fabulous? And then look at the layers, brushed gold cardstock. I wasn't doing that before. I was just always just layering cardstock. But now with the specialty layer, I think it's fabulous because you just get a little bit of it, but it does elevate the card. She can work very elegant like so. Here it is, more fun and playful. This is the tutorial, and I show you how to turn this into a shaped card. So I do stitching and all of that, but look how gorgeous this is too. This is playing with the greens, having fun with the snowman. Here it is again, another elegant card with a stamped image and a great embossing folder. Here it is as a sympathy card, also looking elegant. And this is layered up with essential arches. Here it is with Better Press and a wax seal, looking fabulous again. So you can have different wax seal cards. She can take the size of a wax seal. So it's not like she looks disproportionate with a wax seal on her. She's fabulous. And you can also have fun and play if you want to go more playful with this set. So if you want to make cards for those young at heart or kids, it's a fabulous die set too. You can even make easel cards. Yay, look at that. Isn't that fun? And with your stamped image. So I love this set. This is day 1. This is day 12. Same die set, right? Yay. You can make every single card with this. Just have fun. And the more you use it, you'll expand and grow and learn. Oh, and it works fabulous with Better Press too and Glimmer and all that. All those goodies. Up next, this is two beauties from the Bayfair collection. Nested postage labels. This is a foundation die. $24.99. Floral spray die set. Also $24.99 from that collection. I just put them together. So you saw it before here with Nicole's Needlework collection. Layered up twice. This is a fabulous one. The largest die in here is an A2, 4¼ by 5½ inch. The layers are going to be stitched layers as well. This is a great die set when you have one sheet of pattern paper, but you want to add dimension to it. This is one sheet of paper. What's covering what I cut out is this edge. So I don't have to use 2 sheets of paper for this. I can just use 1 sheet. Love that. Keep that in mind. You can hide all of what's going on underneath here with this little layer. So the layers are tight enough, but still big enough that you can see this piece and then that piece. Here is the nested postage with the floral spray. Here's the floral spray by itself. It's a fun die set because it has pretty flowers, but then it also has this little mod feature to it too. BOGO right here. Winners. Love. Here it is again with the 12 Days of Stitchmas. I did this piece here, and then this inner piece. So I didn't do the outer layer. It's still on an A2 card, and then here is this piece. That's the first time I used it with the little stamp. Here it is from last month, and this time I did it as a frame. Use this piece, drop in this, and cut a frame. Then this postage stamp layer, which is this one here, A2 card again, because I just wanted it a little smaller to show the beautiful embossing folder. Isn't this fun? Last month's Kit Club. Here it is on a stamped image, layered up a few times. I have a frame here. I have this layer and that layer, and it's also an easel card. This part is this one here as my stopper with the sentiment on the inside. Love, right? Last one, here it is with pattern paper. So you can have a lot of fun with different pattern paper, and the card will still have interest because of the postage edge, and then the ability to pop it up is what gives it all the fun. Love, love, love nested postage, labels, and tag. Up next, mirrored arch. Largest die in here is an A2, 4 1/4, 5 1/2. And this is 16 dies. You saw it here with the peacock. And this is giving that break between the peacock and the embossing folder. It just makes your eye go right here first and then spread out and go, ooh, look at that embossing folder afterwards. Here it is in the past with 7 clubs. This card is so crazy, but it's crazy good. So this is 7 clubs all layered up, but how I was able to achieve it was with this set, okay? Here it is as a shaped card with balloons from my collection, a better press sentiment, and on the inside is an easel card with my party hat and another sentiment. This is a glimmer sentiment. Have fun with this. Look on the back here. That's my balloon, and then that's the easel feature, okay? Here you saw before as a shaped card, and it does stand up as an easel card. You just put a little snip back here on that back layer. That's my poinsettia, and then those are 2 stitch dies and an embossing folder, and it's gorgeous layered too. It works very well when it's layered up multiple times. 3 layers, 3 layers, 2 layers, just 1. Here it is with a beautiful floral solo from Home for the Holidays. Here it is with better press and club blooms, more layers, and then you can space your layers because you have 16 opportunities to do so. Winner. Love, love, love. So it works very well with big sentiments like this too. So love. Up next, crafters, 3 newer dies. These are from the sealed 3D botanical collection. There is arch labels and tags. Love this style of arch. She's a winner. 14 dies, largest dies in A2. All 3 are A2 dies, the largest one. It even comes with a tag, so arch labels and tag. This is scallop labels and tag, and the tag has a nice little layer, so you can stamp your sentiment, cut it out, then have a different color for your tag part. This one too, fresh picked labels and tag, 10 dies, 11 dies, 14 dies. They're all gorgeous, all fabulous. This is the time that if you wanted to get all 3, but at $26.99 each, you're really close to like almost $90 if you got all 3. So now with the BOGO, you can get 2 and then you get 1 more and then you add something else. Now you can get all 3 sets or another foundation die. Maybe Make-A-Wish Arch would be fabulous with this. Let's take a look at the arch labels and tag. You saw it before here with the Fair Winds with the lighthouse, 2 layers. Here it is with the kit club from last month. Look how gorgeous this is, the holiday kit club. So it's an A2 top folding card. Just put a little score line back there. Here it is also again with the stitch die from last month on an A6 card right here, giving me a break between here and that embossed detail. Busy, busy. So I'd use this layer just to offer a break between the 2. Isn't this fabulous? So this die set really works with this. Have it as a side folding card. I think this is an adorable note card. And here it is as a shaker. So you can just use 2 of these layers and then cut a frame and then make it as a shaker. And here it is with a previous kit club. Here it is in the background with the pumpkins. So arch labels, winner. Up next is the scallop labels and tag. I love to make a shaped card with them. This is actually an easel card with it. Look at that. So you can do a youthful card with a lot of shaky shake goodness, stamped image. Here is the tag. So you see how you can stamp this piece and then change the color here. And this is a nice tag too. Look how it's holding so much twine. Love, love, love. This is a fun shape. So it still will fit in an A2 envelope. And then here it is layered up. I have gray, another layer with my die set and a great embossing folder. This is one of Yana's Glimmer Sentiments. Happy birthday. I think this is gorgeous. So scallop labels and tag, fabulous. And lastly, crafters, in this new set of foundation dies, fresh pick labels is part of the Shaker Dome collection. I do have a video with this. So in here, I have this 5x7 with the Shaker Dome, which works with this. A lot of Spellbinders dies will coordinate with die sets, better press, and glimmer. This one has a lot of those different stylings to go with it. And now it also has a Shaker Dome. There are 5 different Shaker Domes. The Shaker Domes are 6 in a pack. There is Arch, Emerald Cut, Fresh Picked, what you see here, Hexigem to go with Essential Hexigems, and Stylish Oval. Okay, so some of these sets are in this sale and then some of them are not in the sale, but fabulous. And you get 6 domes in each pack. So you can have a lot of shaky fun for your Christmas cards, birthday cards. Have fun with this, okay? 2 more cards with it. Here it is working with Better Press. And here it is with a die cut. Just die cuts. And I just raise this frame and then have that in the back. So the witch is in the night sky. So fun. Just gorgeous. So you can use this playful and then more elegant and fun. Up next, crafters, on the way out. So this is the last one I see. This is postage edge circles. If you've been wanting it, you can have it as your freebie. She's on the way out because the rest of the collection, I don't see. The rectangles are gone. So this is the time to buy it before it retires. So here it is as a porthole. I love it that way in the shaker. So you can have fun with this one too. She has a postage edge and it has different layers. And the second layer has a dot detail. It's not fun. This is on a big 5x5 card. Up next, crafters, the winter borders, $24.99. Love this. You get all these different borders, 6 inches tall. This works very well with adding a finishing touch to your Better Press. You can add die cuts if you wish, or just keep it alone. I kept it alone here with Better Press, and then I just put a gem there. You can keep your cards as simple as that. The beauty of these cards is that they are flat. So they'll have a little detail, but it's not just a Better Press panel only. It's like Better Press with a little finish. Better Press, little finish. Better Press, little finish. This is not a new set, but she's a great set. So at $24.99, you can have her as your freebie in your cart. Very easy die set to work with, and it works easier than a punch. So I love this set. I love the winter borders, especially for your Better Press. And you can use it for glimmer too. If you have large glimmer sentiments and backgrounds, you can use it on that as well for a nice finish. 2 more die sets. Of course, I have to talk about my favorite. Precision Layering A2 AMB. This is my favorite die set right here, and I did purchase this. I had it in my wish list for a while, but I finally purchased it. I should have just gotten it when it was first on sale instead of waiting. Just like, it's a bunch of rectangles, but it's a good bunch of rectangles. 16 dies in each. Largest die in set A is your A2, 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch. Then it comes on in, and this comes on in. If you stay over here, if your budget is tight, you can only do one. This is $24.99. Get set A. Your difference here will be 1/4 inch coming in. On each side, that means it will be 1/8 inch, 1/8 inch. This set is 1/8 inch shorter than this. So when you go between the two, you get very tight layers. Once you get the tight layers, your distance is 1/8 inch all the way around, which is 1/16 on each side. So let me show you what I mean. Here are 3 examples of that tight edge. You see how I'm playing with the edge here? This is 1/8 inch all the way around, 1/16 on each side. So is this. And these dies will help you, especially if you have glimmer and Better Press. It will help you to straighten out your image. So I press this out, but I'll press out on a bigger piece. And instead of using a trimmer and guessing where it's at, I use one of these dies and just go like that. And then I come all the way out to an A2 from set A, the largest die. So it's an A2 coming one in, largest die from set B, coming the next die over from set A. That's what I'm using here for these layers. Very easy to play with. And the more you play with it is the more you're like, oh. That's what I did. I was just sitting there going, oh. And she always helps me with Better Press. Notice right here, see how I'm right on the end of the rainbow? Because why would I have space here if the rainbow is touching the ground? So I use one of these to get it straightened out. And then I played with layers, coming back in with this mustard cardstock that you see here and having fun. With this one, this bow is at an angle. So if you use a trimmer, your eyes will start to go like doing a dance, like, is this off? Is it this? Is it that? I don't like that. That drives me crazy. Plus, the layer. So you notice by having a die, I placed it where I wanted it, cut it, then I could cut another layer and just layer it up on top with a different color. Love that. Here it is with a huge glimmer background. Notice I'm coming right out. You see how you can dictate where you want it to be? I could take a piece in here and just cut this and have it fall exactly where I want it to fall. Even just this section, because I have the die. It's easier to do it that way with a die because you just put it on whatever panel you have and then run it through. So I love this. And then here we go again with the layer. If you want more spacing with your layer, you can have fun as well. A2 on the outside, go a bigger spacing, which would be the second one from the set A coming into the third one from set A. You see more spacing? You can have fun with that as well. And still getting my better press sentiment straightened and where I want it to be. Here it is with more glimmer. This one in particular, when you have a glimmer background that needs to have a straight orientation, this is when these die sets come in handy for that, because everything needs to run straight. You use a trimmer and you glimmer at a little angle, then all of a sudden the whole card starts to shift like this instead of looking like this. That's why I love to use her. Okay, so she is your best friend. I have multiple examples and you won't even see her working because she's just like in the background. And then she's also fabulous layers. So I love precision layering A2, A and B. Can't sing the praises enough. And I'm singing it yet again and I will continue to sing it. Maybe this is your first time seeing it. This die set is not new, but from a different company. Both of these, you could be easily looking at $60 for it, $30. Right now, you're at $24.99. BOGO. That's why I like to talk about it. She's your crafty assistant and she comes in at a good deal. That's when I always talk about that's the time to get it at a good deal. Next good deal, 5x7 matting basics set A and B. This one now, there is not a precision layering A7, which is a 5x7. I wish there were, because then that would be 16 dies at a 5x7. This would be an expensive die set to buy too. It retails for $29.99 each. This is 7 dies, but what you're getting is the matting layers. So the largest die in set A is not a 5x7. It's 1/8 of an inch shorter. These are those same layers that build up on your 5x7. So I have to cut a 5x7 base, but still worth it, especially on sale. So now you can get it BOGO, $29.99 each, $15. Yay! As opposed to $35, $40 somewhere else for one set. Take a look around. Just look at other brands and look at their sets and you'll be like, oh, Suzanne wasn't lying. I know, I look at them. Here it is on a fall card coming in to a A6, which is 4.5 by 6.25 inch on these smaller layers. Look at the fun detail too that you get, the embossed edge. Isn't that beautiful? This is it highlighting my wax seal and the florals and then the embossing folder in the back, but I'm using 2 layers. Love. On a glimmered background on a sympathy card using a few layers. I cut this, then I cut out one of these, then I cut some more. One of this here will do the same thing like the A2 where it straightens out a glimmer image. You see how I'm picking where it falls? You see how I have the flowers right there on the edge because I'm using the die and it's all straight all the way around. Love that. Here it is also on another glimmer image. So you see all the layers, 5x7. Here's a black layer, and then that's the cardstock layer with the glimmer image. So it's 2 layers here popped up off of that 5x7 base. You can use 2 layers to make a frame. Same thing with the A2. You can just take 2 pieces and make a nice frame, pop up the frame. If you put a piece of acetate here, you can turn it into a shaker card, but you can also turn it into a frame and hang this up. Isn't that fabulous? I used it recently here with the clear stamp and die from last month. Here is one of those layers. This is on an A2 card base. I just wanted to offer a break from here to here and just put in that navy here. So you can use it on an A2 card too. Here it is again, straightening out this better press background, leaving enough space for me to better press this sentiment. 2 separate better press plates. Use this one to keep everything nice and straight. This is with Spellbinders Season of Wonder. I do have a video for this beautiful collection. Look how it's working with the beautiful layers. I cut out 1 layer here, then I cut out another layer, embossed it, then put this die on it. But now this die is like, whoa, because it has all of that. Love, right? Doing the same thing again. Another 5x7 with wax seal. 5x7 embossed, coming in with a layer of specialty cardstock. Another layer. All of this is the 5x7. Then the wax seal. This nice better press image that I glimmered and then a sentiment on a 5x7. Isn't this lovely? And then lastly, what you saw before, my dies here with this sentiment, but there's a lot of white space. And I could also use one of the smaller dies in here to crop it really tight and then go out if I wish, meaning go into more layers outward. But this is 3 layers deep. This layer is mahogany cardstock. So this layer is gray, then I came in here, and then I came in here on the cotton card panel, and then put that and the sentiment and done. So she's your best friend too, just in a larger sizing, but she can still work on an A2 card too for nice rectangular shapes on your card. So the 5x7 also worked on this card, one of my favorites, but I'm holding this card because I'm going to be talking about what I hauled. Love. Okay, crafters, so that's it now for the foundation dies. Now we're going to go really quickly into my haul. Then I got to edit this video and get everything up. Thanks so much for hanging in there though. Here is that beautiful circle cord trim. My haul is mainly Vivant. Vivant is luxury ribbon, twine, and cord. There is a spool called the circle cord. I'll put the amount of yards that you get. I think it's 54. Look how gorgeous this is. So you can use it like this straight out. You can also tie it and use it on a tag, like through the little opening of a tag. This is just a fabulous trim. So this sold out when it first released. That's why I'm doing the haul, because there's some new colors. Get them now, because this is shipped all the way from Holland. And it might not restock once it sells out in time for the holidays. When I saw that it was in stock, and this is all full price, none of it is on sale, but if you want to see some of the fabulous colors, let's explore. The original two, gold, what you see here, and rose gold. These are two winners. Love this one. But I do a lot of silver crafting, as you know, so I was waiting for this beauty to come. There's the silver. Yay! So you can get just these two. These two have been going on sale a little bit off. They're $15.99 a roll. So I got free shipping on my order because I ordered a couple of these. Let's not calculate it out. I just wanted the free shipping at 100, and I wanted the rolls. And I kept adding to the cart. It's like something took over my hand and said, oh, that one, that one, that one. So here's the silver and the gold. You could stop right here. This is fabulous. But there is also white and black. I was hoping this was going to come in time for Halloween. It didn't, but I still got it anyway. It's just gorgeous. Here you have all your neutrals: black, white, silver, gold, rose gold. Fabulous, right? Then there are two more exciting colors I was waiting for the holidays. Red, blue. They don't have green. I wish they had green, but they don't have the green. But there is beautiful satin ribbon, both in red and green. So this is the red, and then this is the blue. The photograph of the blue does not look like this. This is a beautiful blue. Think of this blue like a Dr. Seuss blue. It's really pretty. So these two together can be fun on a card. You can mix them like this. So fun. So I did get all of them. Yes, I did. So here are the new colors, crafters, that I treated myself to. Black, white, red, blue, and silver, okay? So fun. Love, 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 love. But there's also some other new things. There is the M Fuzz. Pretty. That's Halloween. I did use it on a Halloween tag. This is called the Joy Cord. Looks like cream with gold and a splash of pink. I was curious about it. It is very pretty. And then there's this one. This one looks a little bit more chunky. It's red with a little bit of white gold and then like some cotton fuzz. This one is called the Merry Cord. Okay, so these are new. This isn't as new, but these are brand new in store. So you can check that out as well. Another favorite, if you don't own it already, Fin Cord. And I purchased all of these myself. Silver, gold, rose gold, meaning Spellbinders did not send these to me. But these are fabulous, and you get a lot of this as well. I think one of them is sold out. So for your holiday crafting right now, when you need supplies like this, or any little supplies that you might need, fake snow or anything, get them now. Don't wait. If it's in stock now, this is the time to get it. Also, these two, okay? Okay, crafters, thanks so much for watching. Everything will be detailed, linked below. I won't be putting individual ones of this. I think I'm going to run out of space. I'm going to just put Vivant circle cord and then just regular Vivant so you can look at the ribbons and everything else. And all the other goodies I showed you. Remember, shop this sale strategically. Keep your high ticket items by itself. Keep your mid-range items by itself, two separate purchase. Everything in the mid-range spoke to you, skip the high ticket and just stay here in mid-range. You'll be quite happy. Low range, do it another time. Take your time, shop the sale. Remember, count your cart before you hit that checkout button because you can't go back to add your freebie. So everything needs to be an even number. Also, apply your rewards to your cart if you have any, and enjoy this sale. This is the time to get all those high-ticket goodies. Look at the pugs and the kitten. That's a fabulous die set at $40, though. I was like, oh boy, that one's a high one, but now at $20, maybe it's time to do it. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video. Stay crafty, my friends. Bye.